can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Hey guys, welcome to Fun Friday Music. I'm Mr. Joe, and today we're gonna talk about harmony. Okay, we did melody last time, and this time we're gonna add to that. We're gonna work on the song Lean On Me. We'll take that melody that we worked on last time, and then we'll add some harmony to it. So let's get to it. Hey guys, so last time we did melody, right? And melody is a bunch of notes together in series, one note at a time, that we think of as one thing, right? One entity. So the melody of your favorite song is what sticks in your head. It's one note at a time, across the staff. Okay? Today we're going to talk about harmony, which is if you think of up and down. So you're going to have multiple notes at the same time playing together. Okay? So it's going to be two or more different notes played at the same time. So we're thinking of it as up and down. So we're going to go over that. And that is the three component parts of music: rhythm, melody, and harmony. Okay? Before we get started with harmony, I want to go over the symbols and notes that we're going to be using today. First one is the treble clef. Right? So the treble clef on the staff means we're playing all the notes above middle C on the piano. Okay? Then we have a half note, which looks like this. A half note is worth 2 beats. So you hold this note out for 2 beats. Whatever tempo you're playing, it will be held for 2 beats. We have a dotted quarter note. A dotted quarter note is a beat and a half long because the dot adds half the value of the note to whatever note it is beside. So this one, since a quarter note is 1 beat, it's going to add a half beat, so it equals 1.5 beats. We're going to have quarter notes, which look like this. They're just 1 beat apiece. We have eighth notes. Eighth notes are a half beat. Okay, so there's basically 2 of them for every quarter note. So it's half the length of a quarter note. And when you put 2 of these together, you're going to put a line across, or 2 or more, I guess. Right? So they're going to look like that, but they're going to have a line across. And then our last one is a half rest. Half rest is 2 beats of silence. Okay? So we don't do anything. Right? We just stay quiet. So, like I said before, the kind of theme of our class this year is Lean On Me. I love the message, so that's kind of what we're going to be working on. This is the first 4 measures of the song Lean On Me. So this is the melody. As you can see, the melody is just single notes going from left to right. Okay, so this is what it's going to sound like. So that's the first 4 measures. Now we're going to add harmony to it. So we're going to be writing notes above this melody. All right. So start here. We have the middle C. So we're going to add. We want to do a harmony with the E note. So we're going to add the half note there on the E. Okay. So we have another C. So we're going to do another E note. And it's an eighth note, so we fill it in. All right. And the thing about harmony is, as you add the harmony to these notes, we're staying with the same note value. Okay. So the next one is a D. So we're going to put an F here. And it's also an eighth note. Okay. Then we have an E. So we'll come up here to the G. We'll add an A. And the last one is an F. So the harmony we want is an A. Okay. And just to give you some idea of how this part sounds before we do the rest, I'll play it. So it starts with C and E together on the piano. So, okay, so that's the first measure. So we'll continue on. We have the same note because it's tied together, and it's an F. So we're going to add another A. Half note this time. Okay, then we're coming back down. There's the A for this. We're going to come down to E. We're going to add a G. Come down to D. We're going to add F. We're back to middle C. We're going to add an E for the harmony. Okay? Now this is a rest, so it doesn't, you don't have to bother with it. There's just silence no matter what. Everybody's playing. Everybody is silent during those two beats. Okay, so there's no harmony to that. So then we'll start here again. That's a C. We're going to do the E. All right. We have a D, so we'll do F. We have an E, so we'll do G. And all of our harmony is following the C major scale, okay, which we've talked about a little bit, but we'll go over that later. So we have another E, which is a dotted quarter note. So we're going to add a G. Okay, and we're coming down and ending on the D note. So we're going to add an F here and here. All right. So that is what harmony looks like. It's a vertical view. So we're looking at notes being played at the same time, but it's multiple notes. It's not just one. So it kind of it accents the melody, all right? It complements it. So this is what we just wrote. So that's harmony. All right, guys, so we're going to bring all this together, and we're going to sing a little bit of Lean On Me, just a couple verses and choruses, okay? Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things that you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Alright guys, so here's what I want you to do. I want you, when you're playing your video games or you're watching a movie or you're listening to the radio, I want you to think about these three component parts of music that we've been working on. Rhythm, listen to the beat. Melody, it's that catchy part of the tune that you remember, that you sing with, right? And then the harmony, which is like all the notes that go around it that support that melody, all right? And you guys can pick all that out. I'll see you next time.